G'day, it's Jamie and welcome to Where's My Yowie. Today I'm reading an old newspaper report about Yowies and Bunyips in the late 1800s, so we'll get into them. This was published in the Catholic Press on Thursday the 3rd of August 1916, titled Life in the Bush, Memories by E.S. Sorensen. Aboriginal Prejudice Against Caves. The Australian Aboriginal appears to be fairly unanimous in his prejudice against caves as dwelling places. Though he may be foraging in a neighbourhood where big caves are plentiful, he makes no use of them. As a general rule, he seems to look upon them as home of the devil. Wyand Mountain in the Richmond River district has many caves, which were the reputed home of a hairy man of gigantic proportions and ferocious nature. In the same country, according to native tradition, there was a red snake, which had the speed of greased lightning, and its pugnacity was such that it never relinquished a chase until it had caught and bitten its quarry. The Bunyip and Yowie are old identities, but these are supposed to haunt the deep lagoons and mirri ponds. Urumba Lagoon on the Dawson is a bunyip water, and for years was shunned by the Aboriginals. Fossil remains have been discovered in various parts of the country, which testify to the one-time existence of colossal animals, and probably the Aboriginal traditions have been handed down from times when strange members of these monsters were in existence. Well, that was an interesting story. I don't blame the Aborigines for not wanting to go sleep in caves and use them, especially if you've got a hairy man of gigantic proportions and ferocious nature. You wouldn't catch me doing that. And then also the writer of this article, Edward Sorensen, I'd just like to talk about him for a minute. So his early life, from the age of 9, he was going to school in casino, and only going a bit because he was mainly stock riding, bullock driving, droving, farming, fencing, dairying and gardening. And then at the age of 14, he was apprenticed to a carpenter at casino for 2 years. At the age of 20, he was a pioneer selector at Myrtle Creek, and then he carried a swag throughout Queensland, and he prospected for gold and worked on sheep stations in northwestern New South Wales, where he added sheep shearing, wool classing, engine driving and bookkeeping. By 1900, he was a teetotaling publican at Tibabura and the secretary of the local jockey club, and then he decided to take up riding as his occupation, and he's written several books and on Australia and stuff like that, and it's very interesting, some of his stuff. Okay, that's it from me. I'll get back to this all next time. Bye.